Hi everyone, this is Mallory Fields and this is my demonstrative speech. So my topic is about how to check your own or somebody else's pulse. So this is a very important topic for me because of past family history and recent family issues that have been going on with us. So I thought I would go ahead and share that with you because it's very important and I think that it would help a lot of people for them to know how to do it. So why is this topic important? So I think that checking a pulse is very important, especially in emergency situations such as cardiac patients and everything, like, heart attacks, strokes, stuff like that. It's very important in those situations. And it also lets you know how well your own or whoever you're checking, how well their heart is working. So it just lets you know, how their heart is beating and all that fun stuff. So there are quite a few pulse points that you can check from on yourself or on somebody else, but a lot of them are in really hard to reach places or really awkward places that aren't really useful. So I usually only go off of the two main ones that I think are easiest to reach, and I think they're the most common. So there's the radial artery, which is in your wrist, and then there's the carotid artery, which is in your neck. So those are the most common ones. And now how to actually check a pulse. So if you're checking the wrist, you wanna go ahead and, if they have anything on their wrist, go ahead and take it off so you can get a better clear sight. And you just wanna take your index finger and your middle finger, and you just wanna take it right here on the outside closest to your thumb. So if you're checking their left hand, it'll be right here, and if you're checking their right hand, it'll be right here. So it's just on the outside closest to the thumb. So you just want to take it right here, and you just want to press down until you can find a pulse. And you might have to move it around a little bit to try to find a pulse, but once you find one, you go ahead and you hold it there, and you want to start a clock for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how rushed you are, I guess. But you want to go ahead and count their pulse. So you just count how many beats you feel during that 30 seconds or a minute. And once you're done, you take the pulse that you came up with and you just multiply it by 2. So an example for that would be, say you're counting someone's pulse and they end up with 40 beats per minute. You multiply that by 2, so their pulse would be 80 beats per minute. And for the neck, it's basically the same thing. You just take those 2 fingers and you just go right underneath their jawline, like about right here, and you just go ahead and feel, and you just wait until you find a pulse. And then once you find that pulse, you start the timer, you count, and then once you get that pulse, you go ahead and you multiply by 2, and then that is how you find a pulse. So yeah, that is about it. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped you learn how to take a pulse.